Hello everybody, welcome to another week in the life vlog. I kind of took a little hiatus from filming. To be honest, not much has been going on. It's currently Tuesday, August 20th right now, so I didn't film yesterday, but I'll try to trickle in a couple of clips for the rest of the week. So welcome back to another week in my life. I just wrapped up my last work meeting. As you saw, I just cleaned up my kitchen because it was like literally a mess. And I'm wrapping up my other final projects for the day for work, and then I can get started on non-work related things. So yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I just made my greens. You just saw I've been loving these lately. It's the Better Days, Better Greens. This is the non-caffeinated one. I have their subscription, so every month I get 30 sticks, 3 different flavors. So far I have the watermelon lime, raspberry limeade, and then the other one I have is cocoa berry. So for next month I switched out cocoa berry because I'm not a huge fan of coconut, and if you've been to Sonic and you like the ocean water flavor, cocoa berry tastes just like it. So I switched it out for I think kiwi lime. So I've been on a big lime kick lately, but I'm not even lying to you whenever I say that these are the best tasting greens I've ever tried. I've tried Bloom, and I've tried this other brand, I can't think of the name of it. And I just really like these. I think with any greens, I've noticed that like they don't necessarily like dissolve in the water completely. So like if I leave this for a few minutes, I would definitely like have to stir it before I take a drink, but it's not like chunky or anything. But I really do like this. Raspberry limeade is my favorite flavor, but watermelon lime is really good too. I'm not taking greens because I think it's like a cure-all thing. I just honestly do not get nearly enough greens daily. So it's just like a supplement for me, right? They also have a caffeinated version too. So if you're not like a big coffee drinker, you can have those to start your day off, and then it kind of gives you a little bit of kick of energy. I might try those, but I love coffee, so I don't know if I need like double the caffeine in a day. Okay, I just made a coffee, and I just want to show this cup that I have. It is so cute, but it's from Home Goods, and I've also seen it at TJ Maxx, because you know, like Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx are all like the same company. So if you like those Anthropologie like juice cups, this is a really good dupe, and I paid like $7 for it, I think. But they only have this one design, whereas I know Anthropologie has a bunch of different designs, but still super cute for the fall. I'm obsessed. I use it every single day for my coffee. And don't mind this obnoxiously long straw. All my smaller ones are in the wash. Okay, I have a little break from meetings right now for work, so I'm gonna run to the post office and the grocery store. Literally the 3rd time this week I've gone to the grocery store, and I've forgotten that I need sun-dried tomatoes for a recipe. So we're gonna get those, and we're not forgetting. But I also have an online boutique, if you don't know, and I'm doing Buy One Get One Free right now on sale. So I have an order to drop off at the post office. So let's go run some errands. Okay, I'm literally not driving right now. I'm sitting in my garage, but because I work from home, I like never drive. I couldn't tell you the last time I drove. Actually, I could. It's when I got my nails done. But like, crazy. You guys, I think the worst thing I did for my mental health is download the Yuka app because I really love Laughing Cow cheese. And I was like really craving it, so I just picked it up. It's literally probably the worst score I've ever scanned on there. 9 out of 100. So that was really depressing. I'm gonna make a little snack plate for lunch. I saw Maggie McDonald make this. So she puts a block of cheese and then a little dollop of hot honey, and then she cuts up like a chomps stick or like something like this, and puts it on the cheese. It sounds really good. I'm not like starving, but I've been loving snack plates recently. And I also have some cauliflower Cheez-It type things that are gluten-free. I will literally never purchase again, but to make them taste better, I got this. I'm cheese heavy, but I like cheese, what can I say? And I got a Diet Coke. I haven't had one in a few days. I don't keep them at the house. That's like where I draw the line. I was also trying to scan on Yuka. I was trying to scan creamers. I was gonna get nut pods because I'm trying to like do less sugar and things. That got a horrible score. And I scanned Chobani and it also got like a horrible score. But the nut pods has additives in it that are hazardous. But the Chobani doesn't. It just says like for Chobani, it's like, oh, it's a little too much sugar, a little too caloric. Like you can take like some of the ratings like that on Yuka with a grain of salt because of course we know like creamer's gonna have a lot of sugar. I would rather have Chobani creamer over nut pods. Now that I know, I mean, that defeats my whole purpose of like watching my sugar, but like, I don't even use that much creamer anyway. It's mainly milk because I do lattes. Like, honestly, I thought nut pods were gonna get a way better score, but that's okay. Hello guys, happy Thursday. I just made my coffee and I'm like really wearing this cup out, but when I love something, I'm like literally obsessed with it. It's August 22nd and it's the first day that Starbucks has their fall drinks back and I'm so excited, but I'm gonna wait to get one with my husband. So I think maybe this weekend we'll go and get a little pumpkin cold brew and a little pumpkin chai. I'm so excited. It is a gloomy, rainy day today, hence why the lighting is like really dark. I love it. I'm so excited for fall and winter because like in southern Alabama, it's just so humid. And I grew up in Tennessee, so I'm not, like I'm used to the humidity, but it's just obviously a little bit different. We're closer to the water here. So a little bit more humid than Tennessee, but yeah, I'm just so ready for colder weather. And the winters here are honestly perfect because there's no snow. It's very mild, but you still get like the 40, 50s degrees. Like you can definitely still bundle up and like wear your cute fall and winter fashion, but it definitely comes later than other places, which kind of sucks, but it's coming and I'm so excited. It is about 9:20 right now, so I'm about to go to my office and get started on some work things for the day. I have a pretty lax schedule today. I have a couple meetings, but only one where I'm like needing to be present in, if that makes sense. Like I have to actually speak on or whatever. That's nice. And then after that, I'm just good. I'm also restarting my sourdough journey. Well, I like accidentally killed my starter. It was in the back of my fridge, and honestly, it was the least of my worries because we were traveling over the summer and things like that, and I just genuinely didn't think about it. But I had some leftover starter that I could rehydrate, so I have like one more day of rehydration. But here's my starter. She's nice and bubbly. She's loving the environment so far. And I used the Willa starter from Ballerina Farm, My mother-in-law actually got me their sourdough kit, like starter kit, for Christmas last year, and it's so good. So on top of like the rehydrated powder starter that you get, you also get the booklet. So if you don't know, Ballerina Farm is in like the mountains of Utah. So when I was first starting out making sourdough, I was like following this recipe to a T, and obviously I'm like in a way different climate than what she's at. Her climate's very dry and it's just completely different. So you kind of have to like tweak your recipe a little bit just based on like your climate and the season that you're in and all of that. So slowly learned that, but it comes with a great booklet to start. It has all of the things that you'll need. It's very handy and I love it. I have this wooden spatula. I think it's called a spurtle, but this is like what you're mixing the starter with whenever you're like feeding it and stuff. And then this is really dirty, but I also have the little bench press, or not bench press. What is this called? This thing, bench scraper, bench press. That's like a workout thing. This is what you like use to like scrape it off the counter. You can use this like with regular, like if you want to scoop vegetables up and put them in a pot, like you can use it for that too. But love this. It comes with a little case too, which is really nice. And then you get two bannetons. These are just baskets that they proof in. This one doesn't have the liner on it, but I mean, they just look like this. And I bought these from Amazon, so this didn't come in the kit, but I have a little 2 sets of these weck jars. This is the tulip version, so it kind of like curves, but you can also use like the regular. That's what comes with the little starter kit, and I love it. I love Ballerina Farm. Something else you'll need for like your sourdough journey is gonna be like unbleached flour. The King Arthur's brand is really good. That's all I use. I go back and forth between the all-purpose and then the bread flour. They both kind of do the same thing. Like, it hasn't made a huge difference, like one versus the other. Just an unbleached flour is what you're gonna want. And you'll need a scale. Honestly, sourdough bread is like so resilient. Like if you think about it, bread has been around since the beginning of time. Our ancestors have been making bread for so long, and it's just really cool to like, I feel like it's like a lost art almost. Like recently it's been coming back, and it's like, I love that it has been, but I just feel like our ancestors would be so happy and excited that we are in today's age, like taking the time to learn how to make these things. And like, it's really not that hard. Sourdough bread has been around for so long that like a lot of people I've noticed on the internet, they make it more complicated than it needs to be. If you have flour, water, and salt, that's all you need to get this started. And like, honestly, it gets better with every loaf. Like, I just started making sourdough in January of this year, and I can tell a visible difference every single time I make bread. And again, it's based on like your environment, like your temperature of your house, or like the outside, like your climate is so dependent on that. And it can change throughout the year with seasons as well. So like, I don't know, I'm like talking about sourdough for way too long, I think, but it is so fun. And you can make so many other things other than sourdough bread with like the discard that you get. So it's just fun learning like homemade things that you can create from scratch. It's just so fun. Don't stress about it. If you're having fun and you enjoy it, that's all that really matters. And yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm so glad that it's Friday. I just made a piece of peanut butter toast and a little coffee today. I have a lot of work I have to get done, unfortunately, today, and I have a meeting at 10, so I'm just kind of chilling until then. Work has been crazy busy the last few weeks because I'm getting a new account, but now I'm like offloading 2 that I already have, so I'm like starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel of like workload. It'll be nice whenever I'm like just being able to focus on the new account that I'm getting. So that's exciting. I have a couple packages for my small business that I need to drop off at the post office, and I actually have one that I need to pack. So I'll do that after I eat. And then tonight we're going to a birthday dinner for my husband's friend. So yeah, that's the agenda for today. And I apologize because honestly, I'm so bad at filming. I always forget to like pull my camera out and film things, even if it's just for like B-roll purposes. I'm still getting into the habit of doing that. So I feel like this week, like the vlog isn't very long because I'm taking like clips like here and there, but not a lot throughout the days. So apologies for that, but I mean, truly, I'm not really doing much during the day. I'm like working, so I don't want to vlog that. Happy Friday. I'm also gonna get Starbucks pumpkin coffee today with my husband when he gets off of work. So he gets off early today, so I'm excited. I probably shouldn't have made this coffee, but I thought about it too late, and I know he already made one this morning, so oh well, it's Friday, so who cares? All right, you guys, I'm just gonna close out this vlog here. It's Monday morning, so I'm about to just start a new vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around, I'd love it if you would subscribe. And I have all my socials linked in the description box if you want to follow me elsewhere. Thanks.